Welcome back to another live stream of Radlands here on the University of Radlands channel. I've got another matchup from the Build Phase Season 3 tournament that I'm in against August. We're going to bring him in. Hello, August. Thanks for playing with me today and finding some time to get a match in.
Yeah, no problem. It's fun.
We've got our camps. I'll let you. We've already decided that you're going to go first, so I'll let you reveal your camps and draw. Then I'll reveal mine, and we can get going.
All right, my first camp is Pillbox. I get 1 card. My second one is Labor Camp. I get 1 card for that one. And then third is Supply Depot. I get 2 cards.
Labor Camp. Pillbox. So you're starting with 4 cards. Wow. I'm going to have to just pick a random card for your third camp because I also have Supply Depot. So I have Arcade as one of my camps. I get 1 card. Catapult is one of my camps, 0 cards. And then Supply Depot, I get 2 cards. So I'm going to start with 3. You'll have 4. Do you need me to go over what any of the cards do or anything, or do you kind of remember?
I know what they do. Yeah, it's fine.
Perfect. All right, let's rock and roll.
All right.
Did you draw for turn already?
No, I have not. I will pay 1 for a scientist, and it's your turn.
He's one of my favorites. All right, no events. I'll draw a card. Collect my water. Let's Arcade for a punk. There. We'll do a Wounded Soldier for 1. Get to draw a card. He is damaged. Junk a mutant to hit your scientist. And then for my last water, I will play a Muse. And I'll pass with 2 cards in my hand. Over to you.
All right. No events. We're going to go ahead and draw. Okay. I'm going to pay 1 for a Pyromaniac, 1 for a Muse, 1 for a Mutant, and then it's your turn.
She's stacking the board on me. No events, draw a card, collect a water. Hey, Sam. Hey, Extra Cargo. Thanks for joining in live with us. All right. Well, of course, we're going to get that extra water from Muse. I'm going to junk a truce to hit your Pyromaniac there. We're going to supply depot. Going to draw 2, and then I'll discard 1. I'm going to discard a banish. I'm going to junk a rescue team to hit your mutant. For 2 water and destroying wounded soldier, we're going to hit your muse. I'm going to junk a higher ground for a water. And then for 1 water, we'll play a vigilante in front of the arcade. And I will pass it over to you. I have no cards in my hand.
All right, no events. We draw. I will pay 1 for a rescue team. Put the muse back in my hand. I will I'll pay 2 for the supply depot. Draw 2, discard 1. I will discard a famine and I will junk an uprising to injure your vigilante. It's your turn.
How many cards do you have?
3.
3. Oh, wow. No events. I'll draw a card. Collect my water. Hey, Justin, who wants me to give a shout out to Becky. So, hello, Becky. Whoever you are, here is your shout out. All right. Oh, get my extra water from Muse. I guess we'll 2 water and get rid of the vigilante to hit your rescue team. We'll 2 water supply depot. I'll draw 2 and discard 1. And I'll discard the holdout. And then I'll junk an assassin to launch the raiders. And I will pass it over to you. 1 card in my hand.
All right. I will use the labor camp to destroy rescue team and heal pyromaniac. Then we'll junk and interrogate for an extra water. I will play the muse. Then I will pay 3 water to use the pillbox to damage your supply depot. It's your turn, 2 cards in hand.
All right, raiders will move up 1 spot. Draw a card. Collect water. Get an extra water from Muse. We'll use 2 water on the supply depot. I will discard Interrogate. And then for 2 water, I'll use a Strafe to injure all unprotected enemies. It's a 0-timed event. I will junk a Bombardment to restore the supply depot. I will pass 1 card in my hand over to you.
All right. I'll use the Muse to gain an extra water. I will junk a Radiation to send out the Raiders. I will pay 1 for a wounded soldier. No, here, yep. I draw a card, he gets injured. I'll pay 2 for the supply depot. To draw 2, discard 1. I will discard a Strafe. And I will get a water silo. It is your turn. 4
right,
cards in
Raiders.
hand.
4. Raiders
4.
Resolve. I'll draw a card. Collect a water. We're going to junk Veravash for a punk. Gain a water from Muse. 2 water and destroying this punk. Let's hit the supply depot. For 1 water, we'll do an Uprising over in the 2 spot. And then my last water, I'll take the water silo. No cards in my hand except the silo. We'll pass it back over to you.
All right. We draw. Raiders advances. All right. We will pay 3 for a Veravosh. And we can now use the Muse's ability twice, so I will gain 2 extra water. And then use the water silo for a 3rd extra water and play Magnus Carve. And it's your turn. 2 cards in hand.
Sheesh. Not very often you see 2 3-cost people come out in the same turn.
I know, that was lucky.
Uprising up to 1. Draw a card. collect my water. Muse is going to give me a water. We're going to supply depot. Look at 2.
Oh, never mind.
Or not. Okay. Discard cult leader. For 2, we're going to play a truce. Return all people to their owner's hands.
Oh, well.
Oh, those stay there. Okay. Junk the exterminator to draw a card. We'll junk banish for the raiders. Junk the water silo for another water. And then for 1, we'll do a vigilante in front of the catapult, and I will pass 1 card in my hand. Over to you.
All right. Raiders goes off.
We will. I'll hit the supply depot.
All right. We will junk an assassin to send the raiders back out. We'll junk a pyromaniac to damage your vigilante. I will pay 1 for a wounded soldier. He gets damaged. I draw. We will pay 2 to destroy the supply depot. Junk a bombardment to heal the wounded soldier. And it's your turn. 5 cards.
5 cards. Uprising will go off. So we'll do a punk, and a punk. Why not? Draw a card. Collect some water. Let's advance the raiders by junking a holdout, so they're going to resolve. Did you hit your labor camp, it looks like?
Yes, I did.
2 water will destroy this punk, and let's just take out the labor camp. I'm going to junk a muse to hit your wounded soldier. I've got 1 water, so I will pick up the water silo, and I'll pass. No cards in my hand, just the water silo.
Okay. I'll draw. Raiders advances. I will junk a muse to destroy the punk in front of the arcade. I will pay 1 to use the pillbox to damage the arcade. I will junk a mimic to hit your punk. Junk another muse to destroy your vigilante. I will pay 2 to draw a card. And it is your turn, 4 cards in hand.
All right, you took out all my guys. All right, so no events. I'll draw. Collect my water. Two water to draw a card. A junk strafe to draw another card. Okay. All right, so for 1 water, we will rabble rouser in front of the catapult. I'll junk my water silo since I only have 1 person. We will put a punk in front of the rabble rouser. I will pass 1 card in my hand.
All right. I'll go ahead and draw. Raiders goes off.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We'll take out the arcade.
I will pay 3 for Veravosh. I will junk 2 scouts to gain 2 water. And I will use both those water to use the pillbox twice to destroy your punk and injure your rabble rouser. And I will pass to you 2 cards in hand.
No events, draw a card. Collect some water. We're going to junk an uprising to hit Veravosh. For 1, we'll play a mutant behind rabble rouser there in front of the catapult. And then 2 water, we'll draw a card. I will pass 1 card in my hand. Over to you.
All right, no events. We'll go ahead and draw. I will junk an uprising to destroy a rabble rouser. I will pay 1 with the pillbox to injure your mutant. I will pay 2 draw a card. I'll pass to you. 3 cards in hand.
3 in hand. No events. I will draw my 1 card for the turn. Collect some water. Junk a Doomsayer to draw another card. Junk an Exterminator to draw another card. We'll spend 2 to draw a card. My last water, I'll play a looter there behind the mutant. And I'll pass 2 cards in my hand.
All right. No events. We draw. I will junk a Banish. Send out the Raiders. I will junk a Truce to hit your mutant. I will pay 1 with the pillbox to injure your looter. I'll pay 2 to draw a card. I will junk a Cult Leader to draw a card. And I will pass to you. 3 cards in hand.
All right, no events. Draw a card. Collect some water. For 3, we'll do a Zito Khan. And I will pass 2 cards in my hand.
All right. Raiders goes forward. I will go ahead and draw. We'll junk an Exterminator to draw. I will junk a Repair Bot and a Mutant to destroy your looter and injure Zito Khan. I will pay 3 for Magnus Carve. It is your turn. 1 card in hand.
All right, no events. Draw. Collect my water. I'm going to junk a Napalm to restore Zito Khan. He's not ready, but his trait is. So I'm going to junk a Vanguard, since that will send out the Raiders, since it's the first event for the turn it resolves. And then 2 water and destroying Zito Khan will do the last damage to the pillbox.
Almost had you.
Oh, good game.
Good game. Good game.
Man, you played those legendaries twice on me.
I had Zito Khan, Faravosh, and Magnus Carve throughout almost the entire game.
Holy cow. Wow, good game.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, well, appreciate everybody that joined us and watched live with us. And then for those of you that are watching this later on, as always, stay thirsty, punks.